Absurd reductions and fiasco. They stack 'em high on every shelf. Absurd reductions and fiasco. Just come on by and see for yourself.
Fiasco. Far more than you bargained for.
In this video, we are going to look at Google Presentations. For those of you familiar with Microsoft Office, this is basically the same as PowerPoint. And if you have a PowerPoint, you want to bring it into Google, maybe you want to make it a collaborative activity now for students, or you want to have them edit as a group or something, you can go over here to the upload button and upload a file, convert it to a Google presentation, and it does a pretty good job of keeping most of the features. You may lose a few transitions and things, but it's pretty accurate. You'll get all your content anyway. In this case, we're going to create a new presentation. So I hit create, click on presentation, and it's going to ask me to choose a theme. We've got quite a few. You can choose the screen size if you want. I'm going to stick with the 16 by 9. I'm going to go with the light gradient. That's nice and easy to see. I could also import a theme. If I uncheck this, then it will just pop up and won't apply a theme. It'll just be white. In this case, for new presentations, I'll leave this checked because oftentimes I like to have a theme on there anyways. You can always add a theme later or change the theme if you don't like it. So I'm going to say OK. It's going to create my first slide. And let's do, we're going to do a little presentation on Mark Twain. So I'm going to type in my title here, and we'll call it, I don't know, River Tales. How's that? Now, so now I'm ready to add another slide. I go over here, and I can choose the style of slide that I want. Let's choose this one here. So I've got two columns, basically. Remember, under your file, you've got all of the same items you had before. You can import slides from another presentation if you want. Notice here some other presentations in my Dropbox, not my Dropbox, my Google Drive, and I can go ahead and pick one of those. And then let's just take this one here if I wanted, and it's going to show me all the slides in that presentation, and I could just pick the ones that I want. In this case, so we're going to go from scratch here. So, and I'm going to go ahead and bring up my research. It's already up there, but if it wasn't, I could go into here, say Google Tools Research, and remember I can choose some of these different options. Like maybe I want to find a nice Mark Twain quote here. So let's go ahead and find a quote. There's lots of good Mark Twain quotes. So, oh, no gentleman will tell you the naked truth in the presence of ladies. We'll insert that, and I'll go ahead and bring that down. Real gentleman, I should say. So I've got that in there. If I don't like the text here, I can always go in and format the text, pick a different font, things like that, italicized. Let's say we want to put a picture over here. Again, I can go over and go in. I could bring in a video, but I'm going to bring in an image. And let's find a good one of Mark. We'll take that one and just drag it over, puts it right in. I can resize it if I need to. It's pretty good. Notice it keeps the link there for me. There's the link there as well, so I know where that quotation came from. So if you wanted to go back and cite this, you could certainly find it quite easily. We'll add one more slide here. And let's go back to everything. And let's find, here's the complete novels. Let's go to, I'm just copying some things here. Let's just grab that. So I'm going to hit copy, go back to my presentation, paste that in. Notice it even took the picture. If I don't like that, I can move it around a bit. Notice the picture became. So I've got the link there. I can also go in and insert the link if I want, and that's going to have a link to that place as well. We can arrange things, the order, bring to front, bring to back. So basically everything that you had, including animation, I can insert animation. to the slide before. Let's say insert animation. Here we go. And I have a fade in. Okay. You can add slide transitions as well. So let's go ahead and present and see what it looks like. There we go. I hit the escape key to get out of full screen. So again, if I wanted to change the theme, I could go in and change it. You can add transitions here. You can add comments again. I want. Oops. And so forth. All right, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Hopefully you'll have a chance to play with it. You have an assignment where you can make a little slide presentation. If I want to share this is important. So I'll go over here, and first you have to give it a name. We'll call it Twain. Maybe I want to allow somebody to be able to comment on it. So I'm going to say, so anybody from the Department of Defense who can find this can comment. So I've changed it a little bit. So I've added some permissions there. And if I wanted to send this to somebody, I just copy that link and email it to them. Or I can invite people by putting their email address in here. For instance, I'll send it to myself here. If I were to go to my email, I should have a message telling me that that I have shared an item. So that's going to come up, and there's the item there, so I can go to it. Here I can go ahead and reply, print, do all of this stuff. If I click on this, it's going to take me to my PowerPoint. And there it is. So now I can still edit because I'm the owner of it. But if you received this email, you would only be able to comment because that's the only permission I gave you. So that's just enough to get you started, I think, with presentations in Google. Thanks.
Well, that was a fine presentation, but you forgot to mention the ability to have multiple users work on a presentation together no matter what planet they are on. Even if a student is homesick, they can still participate. A jolly good time for all, I'd say. Cheerio.